Creation of Universe, the Quran, Part 1. The Quran narrates how the Creator has created this universe. Modern discoveries prove what Quran says are correct. It shows the Quran is a book from the real Creator of the universe. In this video, I will explain the creation in light of the Quran and show all milestone discoveries on which modern theory of creation is based is already mentioned in the Quran. First, the galaxies. The universe is mainly composed of stars, gas, free dust, etc. But they are not scattered throughout the space. They are grouped into systems called galaxies. These are some photographs of galaxies. There are billions of galaxies in the universe. Within local group, galaxies are in average 3 million light years away from each other. We live in Milky Way galaxy. Milky Way contains about 200 billion stars, organized in several spiral arms and a central hub. From edge to edge, the galaxy measures 1 million light years. Our solar system is located in Orion Arm, also called Orion Spar. In 1920s, astronomer Edwin Hubble, considered as modern Galileo, discovered that Milky Way was not only galaxy in the universe. There are in fact many others. He classified the galaxies in 4 types. Those are spiral galaxies. They have spiral arms originating from central hubs. Barred spiral galaxies. They have bars across their centers. Elliptical galaxies. They are oval in shape. Irregular galaxies. They do not have particular shape. They are smaller in number. Hubble also discovered all distant galaxies were going straight backward. At a large distance, if an object moves right or left, it is easy to detect. But if the object moves straight backward, or if the object comes straight forward, it is difficult to detect. Galaxies are far away from the Earth and they are receding straight backward. Therefore, their recession cannot be detected by normal telescopes. Their recession is detected by indirect method, where their light is tested by spectroscopy, and the rate of Doppler shift shows how fast the object is approaching or receding. You must have observed waves in the water. As the waves move, their wavelength increase. This phenomena is called Doppler effect. The effect is similar in case of light, because light is also a kind of wave. Hubble found wavelength of light coming from other galaxies was increasing. That indicated that those galaxies were receding. Hubble carried out his experiment on many galaxies in different directions and in different depths, and found all distant galaxies were receding. This discovery is one of the most significant discoveries in the field of cosmology. It has formed the foundation of modern astronomy. The Quran 1400 years ago called for this observation. So verily I call to witness the stars that recede. Al-Quran. This verse is talking about stars, not specifically mentioning about galaxies. But actually it is talking about recession of galaxies. That will be clarified subsequently when I will discuss Olber's paradox. Expanding universe. Galaxies in all directions and in all depths are receding. Our near galaxies are receding at 2 to 300 miles per second. On the other hand, farthest galaxies discovered so far are receding at a speed nearing to the speed of light. The more is the distance of a galaxy, the more is the speed of recession. This observation proves that the universe is expanding. With power and skill did we construct the skies, for it is we who cause it to expand. Al-Quran. In the Quran, skies or samawat means universe. Samawat or earth, meaning skies and lands, also means universe. Old idea of static universe. Before Hubble's discovery, people had idea that the universe was static. A static universe would collapse due to gravitational force. So they assumed gravitational force repulsive at a very large distance. And the universe was infinite, where attractive forces of near galaxies are neutralized by those that are further away. So the idea was universe is static and infinite. The universe is existing forever as it is. There was no requirement of a creator. That was the time when Marxism was spreading, and the no God idea was a very progressive idea. Some people was not ready to accept that the universe was expanding only on the basis of Hubble's discovery. They argued that maybe for some unknown reason wavelength of light coming from other galaxies were increasing. However, scientist Einstein immediately accepted the idea and recognized that he had done the greatest mistake in his life by trying to incorporate cosmological constant in gravitational dynamics. His general theory of relativity otherwise showed that the universe could not be static. But the real reason for which people had to accept that the universe was expanding lied on the analysis of a German astronomer named Wilhelm Olber. He argued that why a supposedly infinite universe full of bright stars should be dark at night. Olber's paradox. If the universe was infinite, there would be infinite number of stars emitting light. Light has no destruction. Once the light of a particular star is arrived, it would continue to come forever. Then our every line of sight would end on the surface of a star. and the whole sky would appear as bright as the surface of a star. Scientists calculated there would have been 40,000 times brighter light than the sun at noon. Where the light was going, why the night is dark. Nobody before Hubble's discovery could answer why the night was dark. So it was a paradox named Olber's paradox. The paradox was resolved with the Hubble's discovery. Expansion solves the problem. Light and heat emitted by the stars has to spread out to fill the increasing void. This effectively weakens the light, making the existence of dark night possible. Only in an expanding universe, night can be dark. In other words, only in an expanding sky, there can be night and sunlight day. What, are you more difficult to create, or the sky has constructed it? On high he has raised it, and he has given it order and perfection. Its night he does endow with darkness, and its splendor he brings out. Al-Quran. So verily I call to witness the stars that recede. Go straight and hide, and the night as it dissipates, and the dawn as it bears away the darkness. Al-Quran. Stars are receding straight backward. Therefore they are hiding themselves in the depth of space. So there is night, so there is day. I referred the first line of these verses when I talked about the recession of galaxies. This verse, now in this context, prove it is a verse related to the expansion of the universe. Now it is said people should have understood the expansion of the universe even before Hubble's discovery, only by Olber's paradox. Because this was the only way to explain why the night was dark. This lecture ends in part 2. Please visit Creation of Universe, the Quran, part 2. Thank you.